there are some approaches in Jeet Kune Do thinking that have long existed, and many people subscribe to them. But what if there was a different way of looking at it? Hello, everyone. This is Dwight Woods of Jeet Kune Do Rebel, and welcome to the I Love Jeet Kune Do broadcast number 194. This is the different Jeet Kune Do paths. As you're logging in, if you'd be kind enough to say where you're logging in from, hit the like button, and feel free to continue doing so throughout the broadcast. If you're watching the simulcast over on the YouTube, please be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell as well. If you enjoy my work and you'd like to support the program, please visit jkdrebel.com, click on the Rebel Gear link, and check out offerings like this, the Keep Calm and Learn to Fight Ferociously t-shirt, long sleeve, short sleeve, pullover hoodie, and coffee mug. But of course, the best thing you can do is to share this video and spread the word about the I Love Jeet Kune Do broadcast. All right, so in recent past, you may have heard a lot of talk about the different interpretations of Jeet Kune Do. I remember I did do a broadcast. I neglected to find, I'll put it in the post-production notes or something, but I did do a broadcast years ago about the different Jeet Kune Do interpretations. And that was because I was asked, what is my personal interpretation of Jeet Kune Do? So in recent past, you would have heard about that. In recent present, that's a term. I've had people opine here on Facebook that there's nothing wrong with following your own path, doing your own research, to become the best that you can be, as Bruce Lee encouraged. However, it was pointed out that if you do that, you are no longer doing Bruce Lee's Jeet Kune Do, and you should not call it as such. So how do people come to such conclusions in this day and age? I say it's because a lot of what they've seen and read over the many years of, let's call it Jeet Kune Do publishing, right? So for example, let me show this to you here. I got it right here. So this is a snapshot of the IMB Academy brochure, right? You probably can't read it, so I'll tell you a little bit about what it says here. Every individual, based on their abilities and experience, has their own unique Jeet Kune Do tactics. These are some of our principles, theories, and concepts that are practical, simple, and direct. You have your own method. Welcome to your own way, Jeet Kune Do. So that's from the IMB Academy brochure, which is probably, what, 1980s, 1990s or so. Then from, you know what, best Jeet Kune Do book there is, bar none. So there's the famous Dan Inosanto poem that says, I won't read the whole thing. Well, let's see. We are all climbing different paths through the mountain of life, and we have all experienced much hardship and strife. There are many paths through the mountain of life, and some climbs can be felt like the point of a knife. Some paths are short and others are long. Who can say which path is right or wrong? I'll just leave it at that. There's more to it, but I'm sure a lot of you guys are familiar with that poem. So when you read all this stuff about your own way, your own path, it's not surprising if you come away with the idea that everyone has their own Jeet Kune Do. And then that's only further bolstered by the fact that we've seen it in print. Now, I'm not going to call out any particular names, but I'll just tell you what we've seen in print is so-and-so's name in front of the words Jeet Kune Do. All right, so you guys know where I'm going with that. So there are a lot of people who do that. There are a lot of people who also will put some of a kind of descriptor in front of the words Jeet Kune Do. So the market, let's call it, is flooded with this idea of this person's Jeet Kune Do, that person's Jeet Kune Do, this type of Jeet Kune Do, the best one to me is American Jeet Kune Do. That's like the funniest one that I've ever seen. I will say that name, right? But here's the thing, see? It is only when, as many people have discovered, it's very often only when you actually hear what Dan Inosanto says that you get to a deeper understanding of Jeet Kune Do. So if we go back to that poem from The Art and Philosophy, here's what it says. We are all climbing different paths through the mountain of life. It does not say we are all climbing different paths through the mountain of Jeet Kune Do. It is the mountain of life. So of course, if you're going up the mountain of life to whatever your destination is at the top of the mountain, there's going to be different paths, for sure. There's billions of us, right? Are there billions of us on the planet, right? So there's going to be multiple paths. Now, on page 152 in the Art and Philosophy book, and again, you got to kind of pay attention to what Inosanto says. He says that what ultimately was abbreviated to the Kali Academy. The Kali Academy was born out of a secondary desire to provide a rallying point for those who sincerely wish to pursue the path singular that Bruce Lee had blazed. Born out of a desire to provide a rallying point for those who sincerely wished to pursue the path that Bruce Lee had blazed. Now, does that sound like multiple paths to you? No. So in the poem, he's talking about the mountain of life. In the text of the book, he talks about the singular Jeet Kune Do path. So hear me out on this, right? Because I know a lot of you are shocked. You're like, Dwight's lost his mind. There's only one Jeet Kune Do path. Now, while all of us are on that path, because we are unique, separate individuals, we will have our own experiences along the path, and our actions, reactions, conclusions, whatever, caused and derived from or by those experiences, that's what might be different. But that is not at all the same thing as all of us being on these so-called different Jeet Kune Do paths. Now, I know this might be the first time that anyone's ever heard it expressed this way. So my suggestion is you let it sit with you for a while, right? And what say you? Do you think I'm wrong that there are as many Jeet Kune Do paths or even paths to Jeet Kune Do as there are people training in Jeet Kune Do? In other words, everybody has their own individual path. Let me know what you think in the comments below. That's all I got to say about this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Follow me on Twitter at Dwight Woods and on Instagram at Dwight D. Woods. I think I'm frozen. Well, hopefully you saw the pink t-shirt already. Right? A quick heads up. On Friday, September 24th, Jeet Kune Do Dialogues episode with one of my all-time favorites, Rick Fay of the Minnesota Kali group. And be apprised, we're starting at 10 a.m. Eastern time on Friday. So I'll have Friday evening off. I'm sure to get myself in a ton of trouble, right? So that's it. Like I said, today is a beige, brown, pink t-shirt. You don't get to see it because I'm pretty sure I'm frozen. All right. So I'll see some of you maybe Friday morning. If not, I'll see you next Wednesday for another issue of the I Love Jeet Kune Do broadcast. Until then, this is Dwight Woods, the Jeet Kune Do Rebel, signing off. You guys take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. Talk soon. Are we back live? Somebody put in the comments there or something. If I'm back live, just in case we are, this is the shirt. I love this one. All right. Okay. All right. I'll see you guys soon. Take care.